WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
High school baseball and softball region tournaments continue. Day 2 of our coverage tonight. These are all semifinal games. We start with baseball. North Laurel trying to claim the first spot in the region final, taking on Knox Central. Let's go top of the first. Panthers loading up the bases with 1 out. Pitcher Logan Mallory gets Drew Mills out. And then a grounder to get out of the inning for a scoreless after 1. Let's pick it up bottom 4 now. North up 5-0 and adding to it. Ethan Maxey rolls one into left. Make it 6-0 North Laurel, and the Jags have yet to allow a run in the region tourney. They advance to the finals. Meanwhile, the other 13th region final literally just went final. Lauren Cash sent me a text. South Laurel has defeated Harlan 10-0. That sets up an all Laurel County final on Thursday. Now to the 15th region. Baseball, Lawrence County meeting up with Paintsville in the semis, top of the 3rd. Oh, it's Miller time already. Matthew Miller singles back up the box. That chases home Kent Phelps to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Bulldogs flashing the leather now. Peyton Cyrus. Give me that. Robs Gabe Birchall of a hit with a leaping grab at short. What a play. Lawrence County defeats the Tigers of Paintsville 5-1. Dogs into the 15th region finals. Last 2 region champions meeting in the semis. It's Prestonsburg, it's Johnson Central. First batter of the game, Scott Stapleton. Bang to short. But look at the play by Jordan Blanton. He gets the out. We're scoreless after 1. Peaburg with a man now in scoring position in the 2nd. But Braxton Kelly gets back-to-back punch-out, sit down, go to the dugout. Johnson Central currently leads this game in the top of the 6th, 5-0 out at Stonecrest. All right, now to softball. Michaela Veers and the Lady Jags rocking their postseason bows, taking on Corbin in the 13th region semis. Abby Profit gets things started for North Laurel in the 2nd inning with a double. The very next batter, Shani Collins, a double. Would bring her home with a 2-run homer, I should say. The Lady Jags up 2-0. Top 3rd down. Lady Hounds think they have a base hit, but Rebecca Riley lays out, and what a rocket to first. Check this out. Runners out. North Laurel wins it 6-5. Now to the 14th region. Shirley Beard and Estill County hooking up with Wolfe County. Bottom 1 already 1-0. Taylor Wiseman smashes one into deep center. That scores McKeely Muncie. 2-0 Estill. That makes for a happy Wiseman at 2nd. Next inning, now 7-0. Zoe Deaton with a blast. Almost a homer and almost out of the park. Mackenzie Angel puts on another run on the board for Estill as the Lady Engineers cruise to a 10-0 win in 5 innings. Second night in a row, they only had to take 5 innings. Hey, what's up? Maddie Minks, Whitney Evans, Perry Central taking on April Charles and Jenkins. Winner gets Estill County. Caitlin Estevez, absolutely sensational tonight. Looking, swinging. She was just in the zone on the mound. 16 strikeouts. Let's go to the bottom of the 1st now. Charity Neese hits one high in foul territory. Rachel Curry be like, I got that. Smashes into the fence. She gets the out, ends the inning, scoreless game. That is until Neese is back up to the plate 2 innings later with a runner on. That runner is the fastest person on the team. Catcher overthrows the steal. And Melissa Bentley on her way home. Estevez throws a no-hitter. Jenkins will play Estill County in the finals tomorrow night. 2-0, the final there. So this is what the 14th region softball final looks like. Estill County versus Jenkins. Estill going for its 4th straight region championship. First pitch slated for 7 o'clock tomorrow night at Perry Central. The last time the two played each other in the title game, it was back in 2013, and Estill won that one 2-0. All right, now to the 15th region softball. Johnson Central, Pikeville, 15th region semifinal number 1. Rebecca Fairchild lines one to right. Gets by the defender all the way to the fence. Fairchild ends up with a stand-up triple. 2 batters later, Shelby Cantrell dribbles one to the pitcher. The throw, whoops, a little wild. Not good enough. Fairchild scores. Johnson Central will defend its title. Lady Eagles win 5-0. So, Johnson Central awaiting the winner of this game. McGoffin County, East Ridge in the other semi. Already 1-0. Lady Hornets. Kia Bolin drives home. Kaylin Green with an RBI double to left. And McGoffin County is up now 2-0. A little later in the inning, Bolin scores when Mahaley Ratliff singles to center. Part of a 3-run inning. McGoffin advances 15-0 in 4 innings over East Ridge tonight. All right, so the 15th Region Softball Final looks like this. Johnson Central and Magoffin County. These two hooked up in the 2013 final, just like Jenkins and Estill, where the Lady Hornets, though, beat the Lady Golden Eagles 16-5. However, of course, JC is the defending champ. At 6 o'clock, first pitch for this championship game tomorrow night at Stonecrest. Winner goes to Owensboro to play in the state tournament. Meanwhile, in the 12th region, the softball semifinals, game 1 of the night, East Jessamine knocks out the Somerset Briar Jumpers 8-1. Meanwhile, we do not have a final with Boyle County and Rockcastle County. Just want to mention that LeBron James, the Cleveland Cavaliers, sweep the Atlanta Hawks tonight in the Eastern Conference Finals. We're Mountain News right after this.